Nimesh Shah now joins in for a quick check on the dealing room chatter. Nimesh, a lot of the institutional favorites taking a beating today. What are dealers talking about?
Sumera, clearly from an institutional point of view, there is lack of buying interest, which is now clearly visible. That shows, there is this one-side supply coming in from the larger institutions. But if you look at the data for the last few days, the FIs have been continuous sellers, and it's matched by the DI buying. What explains the DI buying is the fact that there's some bit of money which is moving within the balance funds from debt to equity. So that shows up into the DI portfolio. But otherwise, there is lack of buying interest coming in by the DIs as well. But clearly, from a sentiment point of view, now it looks like the retail and HNI category are throwing in the towel. That shows the pain which is there in the mid caps and small caps. Clearly, now there is panic setting in the mid caps and small cap shares from the retail and HNI category. From an institutional point of view, and that's clearly visible in trade today. All the high institutionally owned stocks, whether it's banks, whether it's autos, the likes of Eicher Motor, everything's getting sold into. So the portfolio is now getting hurt to some extent from the larger institutions as well. So lack of buying interest from larger institutions, a bit of panic from retail and HNI. That sums up the pretty much mood which is there in the dealing rooms today. If you look at the influential opinions as well, we've been flashing all through the day. If you look at the likes of Deutsche Bank, Jefferies, Citibank, they all have started lowering their Nifty and Sensex targets. If you look at Deutsche Bank, they've cut down the Sensex target to 25,000 from 27,000 earlier. Jefferies has set a new Nifty target of 7,500. They've lowered down their earnings expectations as well, all the way from 20% in FY18 to 15%. So clearly, it's a GDP cut, the earnings cut, and the Sensex Nifty targets as well. Even Citi has lowered their multiples for Indian markets from 17x to 15x, implying that there will be a bit of uncertainty in terms of earnings as well. So the mood is the mood from the larger institutions is cautious, but from a trading point of view or from a tactical point of view, the larger institutions are pretty much on the sidelines, not buying much, and now panic is setting in the retail and HNI category.
Ouch. Nimesh, thanks very much for that.